those who know what that is. That's not the window you're supposed to be capturing. Why did you choose that window? That's an interesting choice, Streamlabs. Yeah, that's correct. That's more like it. Apparently it thinks that this counts as a game. Right, let's close words on stream. And we're going to... I love the music to this trailer, but I'm not 100% sure I am allowed to play it on Twitch. And that's probably all we're going to get. Right. Need to update the stream information. Final Fantasy Online. Hello, Vaz. Are you still in work or have you finished for the day? Look at me, I'm a dragoon, I look so cool. At home, nice. 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 Let me think, hang on. Final Fantasy 14 MSQ. Main scenario quest. We go down to post Stormblood, and I'm in Requiem for Heroes, I believe is what I am in. FFXIV, MMO Thursday. Update, there we go. 8 and now a bit food sleepy, ah yes. Food sleeps. I'm familiar with that. Let's log in. 14? That's not a real number. Well, I got a little bit of that myself, to be honest. Curdle Vaporeon. It's been a while since I've seen that loading screen. A brief reprieve. Yeah, I have like 2 quests before Shadowbringers, so I'm starting Shadowbringers today. So that's fun. Excuse me. should probably put that in the title, I guess. Requiem for Heroes. Brackets starting Shadowbringers. Oh, and put in the tag main story quest. MSQ. Technically it's main scenario quest, but I think a lot of people use main story quest. There we go. This should be fun. I think this is why Culls was like, no, I'm not gonna be there. Facing in these troubled times, though you've come to inquire about stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Coltonay and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them, alas. God. I look so distressed. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Othno had been brought here, and I wished to see if his condition had improved. Maxime! You've got some new clothes. It was nice to see you not in Garmold armor. Heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. I thank you that you were able to stop them. It was only for a short while gives me hope. I realise how strange such words must come from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of love I bear for my homeland because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear that ignominy. Ignominy? Yeah. Anemone. It will seem small price to play if it helps prevent this conflict from escalating any further. Enough prattling, the war is not what brought me here today. I come to see Master Alphino. Acquaintances of Vexor and Alphino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company if you'll follow me, sir. Yeah. What is about to happen to me in the next two quests? Is it my turn, and am I finally going to collapse? My soul is going to be rent from my body, and I'm going to find out where the others went, as I am forcefully dragged there as well. Word reached me that Alphino returned. It seemed only right to visit him. Poor lad, it pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly in the burn. The Populares could not have wished for a more committed ally. Hello, I have returned. Yes, I have. I should probably say a thing about that, huh? Let's see. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I have travelled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. Oh? It's my return at North Silvertier, and I'm quite certainly be glad to see you, assuming you can spare the time, that is. Ba-da-da! That may well be one of the last times we hear that sound effect. Right, so I'm gonna pause there, because that's a good place to pause. Let's see. Streaming notifs at everyone. At Twitch notif. Back from lunch. Starting Shadowbringers? Question mark? There we go. This is the equivalent to me just going pss, 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 See, look, there they are now. That is comedic timing. Hello, Das. How you doing today? That is not the quest I am currently doing. Down there, I see. I hit Edzer as you said, bitch. Yep. It's almost like it's fucking calculated, and you guys are predictable. Well, I know what will get people to turn up. I noticed your right hotbar with all the misc bits. Oh, yeah, yeah. And you can HUD layout. You can click and drag all of these around. There's an invisible barrier there, I forgot. I was too busy being in the menu. Been a while since I was on this little outcropping. But yeah, if you open up HUD layout, you can click and drag all of this around and things like that. And you can see here how I've got hotbar 4, 5, and 6 are currently hidden. That's why they've got that little grayed out bit there that you can click and drag, and you've got the grid so that you can keep everything sort of on a grid, you know. I played a bit, but I've already noticed my bar is filling up with stuff. Yeah, you'll notice that I've got hotbar 1, 2, and 3 have class stuff, and then there's a pet hotbar there, and then I have miscellaneous stuff at the side, is how I do mine. Everyone does it differently. Everyone does it differently. You'll need to organise them between classes. Yes, as well, because obviously each class has their own actions. So each class has its own hotbar. Yeah. These are hotkeys for me to change classes on the fly as well. You'll notice that with some of my classes, I try to keep the elements that they share the same. So, most melee classes have... each category of class has a small handful of skills that they share, and I try to keep them in roughly the same spot, so that when I'm changing classes, I'm not, like... I don't have to reach too far to get them. So, like, my second wind is generally always at the end there. So you see my second wind down here doesn't move whenever I change class. Blue Mage is an exception. Never ever count Blue Mage. And so there's Red Mage. Red Mage has different skills because it is a mage. Anyway. There you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Hello, Hope! Sid! Yay! Time looks nothing like I thought. See? See? What was the descriptor I gave? Big. It sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. May summarize, I heard that Master Garvon showing up in Garlemald indeed is long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Golians would say he's a traitor, but he turned his back on his country. We, the Popularis, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is hardly the best reserve for my work. I am an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I'm humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Ah! Chicken nugget. Throw wide the gates. Yes, the gates are open. Hello, Den. Hello again. Everybody, see the. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard that from Rabon that you ran into an old friend of the burn. Is that true? Gaius still lives. Yeah. That old chestnut. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus word without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. Yes, it's intentional. So, you didn't see this guy's face even once. So when he takes his mask off, he's in disguise. He claims to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians, did he? After his humbling at Praetorum, what you could call it that, one thing he'd have is a good sense to stay dead. Legatus? Legatus. It's spooky. Spook! He's in the house. I think he might have gone to the bathroom. Did somebody say pss, 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 pss? Should we meet again? I'll be sure to tell him so. Wow, Sid, dang. Commander Alden also spoke of the Alliance meeting the Emperor, though I still labour to believe what he told us. Did His Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Asians? I'll say yes, I'm reading now because I realise that made for a bit better watching experience. Hopefully it doesn't knacker at my throat. Well, but that is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fibre of my being rails against it, and yet I see there's no escape from the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service of a lie. I found something we can do for community night, or just stuff if it's not stream compatible. Ooh, exciting. The Asians must be stopped to save my people, to save all people. For all the Empire's crimes even I did not suspect, had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Suryu's War is a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Yes, I am she. Commander Alden requests your presence at the Alliance headquarters in Alamigo. He would discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. These flowers are pretty. I know that's not relevant to anything, but they are. You might have heard of Proppen on one of those shooting games. I don't know if it's Call of Duty or something else. They have a mod for it in Minecraft. I think I have vaguely heard of that. But like years ago, so there's probably an even better version. I do know about Proppen, yes. It was in... Gary mod? Yeah, Gary's mod. Proppant was in Gary's mod. Which was basically, here, fuck about in the Source engine. That was basically what that was. The inevitable messenger, I knew wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time, no doubt, being of the essence. I could tempt you to reboard the Excelsior. If there's a faster way to Rabon's side, I would personally apologise to the commander for keeping you waiting. Some of those words were correct. Saves me the teleport. Thanks, Sid. I swear, every time you board my ship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger, and every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious, which of course is an admirable skill. But no one is invincible, Exo, not even you. Please, take care of yourself out there. Foreshadowing is a literary device. I pray you remain safe on the front lines, though ill-equipped to join the fray. I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with excavating casualties by air. Let's see if you aren't among them, okay? Evacuating, not excavating. Words. I'm trying to read quickly, which means I am fucking up. A present for me? It's called the name of the segment. It's called the name of the segment, guys. Commander Alden is waiting, my lady. It would be best if we proceed to the Alliance headquarters at once. Now that's probably the last time we'll hear that. Mystery gift? It's gonna explode, right? Possibly. Are you ready? Oh! Instance. Hello, everyone. You're here, good. I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Garlean's movements. One speaker robot and several cutscenes will play in sequence! Let's fucking go! Several cutscenes will play in sequence! Jesus Christ, Core. Yeah, that's a bit different from how Titan is at the moment. They very much are leaning more into the Earth elemental side of Titan. Rather than whatever the hell that is. That's just a human man. That is a human man! Wow. What? You see where I got Buckley from, right? I mean, in the sense that that's just a muscled man, then yeah. I feel like Titan hasn't looked like that for years. Titan's always been like the Earth guy. Right, is everybody ready? Has everybody got a glass of water? Does anybody want to get some popcorn before we start? I don't know why I'm talking like this. The last mystery gift we got was from Plant Joker Lady and it exploded. This is true. That was also Guild Wars, though. Anyway. Shall we begin? It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. This game is kind enough to warn you. Silence phone, this is important. We're just gonna mute that. Put you over there. Right, water. Proceed.
There have been several
Voice
skirmishes
acting.
along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos.
Uh-oh.
Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
All I could think was, why do you have Heian's hairstyle?
Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Always! As long as you leave the S into me, you need only say the word. Yeah.
Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Oh, thank you. We can play again in like 3 hours. To be fair, they're never normally that long. It's literally the first one was really long. The first time you see that warning core, that one is legitimately go to the bathroom and go get a drink first because it is very long. That one is, they don't do that again because they learn. Yay, it's my turn!
Why won't they open? Please, I bid you open.
Oh, they're trying. Throw wide
What's
the
wrong?
gates.
Is it the voice again?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
Get yourself some friends who will come to you in your time of need and go, is it the voices again? And they won't judge you.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Meanwhile... there he be. Okay, it's not exactly Ian's hairstyle, but you know what I meant. Yeah! Oh, that's sick. Let's fucking go! Hey guys, do you know how to play samurai? Good, I do. Which abilities did they give me? They gave me second wind, that's a good sign. Your turn. Oh, they just put it on one button. Well, isn't that kind? Fair enough. Jesus, ain't that a scene? Right.
Ready?
Yeah, just go animate. Mm-hmm. We have dialogue occurring. Okay, he is targeting me. Let's test the limits of this Garlean vessel. Mm-hmm. Whoop.
This one's for you, Ada.
Alright, what's the gimmick? There's always a gimmick. Okay. Hmm. Ah! Positioning! Ah! Warrior Blight is still nowhere in sight. Aww. This is the last time we're going to hear this music as well. Ah! Send your best and go full weeb mode. Uh. Uh-oh. No, not Hien!
Here it comes.
Please! No!
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Whoa.
The art of my forebears.
Let's go! Stack, 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 stack. Huh. But a few yards away. Huh. I cannot check chat right now, okay? She comes, does she? And then I would not waste my time on you. Ah! Oh, and the music cuts. Ah! Uh-oh.
You get it!
Damn you!
Ooh, in the face! Let's fucking go, Elise! Ah!
Magic. With a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
Mm-hmm. They're not supposed to be able to do that. Right. Oh my goodness. God. Jesus, what have you guys even been talking about? Oh, trying to gift people again. No presents. Welcome back, Growly. Sorry, I was in the middle of intense stuff. Who's that? I don't know who you were referring to, unless you mean Hien. Got bitch slap. Mm-hmm. It's called having taste. Mm-hmm. We love Hien. Okay. Also, now I think there's 5 people talking in chat, so you can try again with the gift if you want.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Look at this fucking cinematic ass shit. The framing! Oh my god. Yay! Yay! I got a phantom ball for catching goosties. Right, back to cutscene. Oh god, Hien. God.
Bringer of light. It has been too long.
Ian is that guy, but listen, that's fucking Xenos, yeah. We'll say, as much as we're confident, this guy is the only person that has canonically kicked our ass. I will say that. We may have protagonist armor. This is the one guy who has kicked our butt.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
Let's fucking go. Can fucking try. This may still not end well. It didn't end well last time. Alrighty then. Dragoon. Uh-oh. 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 I'm concentrating! Ow! I don't know what that icon means. Right, it's that icon. I took a big hit there. That's not good. Fucking A. I need to tank that because I gotta destroy this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh! That was uncomfortably close. Ouch. close. I think I did well. Whew. Talk about concentrating. Oh man, I have to do the PN one again. Oh no. Don't you need to? Oh, good. I function like Rogue in 5e in that I don't function very well on my own. Oh boy, gotta do this again. Thanks for believing in me, Vaz. I realised too late what the mechanic was with that placement there. I realised too late what the mechanic was. Hopefully I get it right next time. I hope this doesn't follow the pattern of the last one, where I succeeded the first time and then got really far and then failed on the second bit, and then I was unable to do the first bit again for some reason. Positioning. See how the game is teaching me to look behind me? I just remembered I got steak for dinner. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. How do you like your steak? There we go. Medium, not bloody or too pink. There. I'm in the sort of medium rare kind of area.
Here it comes.
I don't like it too tough.
The weave of a shinobi's power. The art of my forebears.
You spent Rob's steak and eggs for dinner when we were dating. That's how you catch a man. It's funny, on our first date, Spook ordered a steak. And later on I asked him why, because I was like, when we go out for meals, you never have a steak. Why did you order a steak on the first one? And he was like, I was trying to appear like an impressive big man, and I was like, oh, by ordering a steak? A doorbell? Love? I hope you can get that. Wasn't expecting anybody to be here today. I was gonna skip this, but I'm like, where's at the door? What? Who shows up unannounced these days? This ain't the 90s. I know, right?
You get it!
Damn you!
Hello? What's happening? Heretics, mostly. Mm-hmm. Hello? What was that, love? I heard him come back upstairs and go to his room, so it's clearly not a guest.
With a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
What? You got a license for that cutscene. Okay. Alright then. Never mind. Weird. Weird. Okay.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
Let's hopefully not mess this one up this time.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
Okay. There we go. That was the bit I messed up last time, because I didn't realize he was placing three lines. So I just instinctively walked behind him, and then it placed the line in the place where I was. Oh, this shit. None of my jumps are off cooldown. Yeah, I did better this time. Ooh, let's get that off before he hit me back. And the third one. And then the other one. There we go. That was where I died last time. Ah! Yep.
I see.
Whew. Dramatic bitch, isn't he? Yes, he is. Very much so. Woo! I'll take second attempt. Let me guess, you're gonna get back up. Yeah, oh no, who could have foreseen that? How do you kill a dead man? It's cool to show that
chose her champion well.
It's cool to show that the Warrior of Light has gotten stronger, because obviously the first time they fought them, they lost. So
Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
ooh, that's familiar territory. Oh!
Please, I beseech you.
Uh-oh. Bad timing! Who could have foreseen this?
Someone calls to you.
Uh-oh.
Too late, alas.
Uh-oh. God, the fucking slow walk over. Eee. Shh. Whoa. Wow, this really is Kingdom Hearts.
At last, I found you.
The Jessian with all the blues. Oh, are you waiting for me to click the game? Game? Uh-oh. Guys. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. Uh-oh. Is it borked? I feel like there should be, like, a dialogue box here that says, at last I found you. And then I should be able to, like, click and make that dialogue progress. Thanks for clipping, Core. That's very helpful. Uh-oh. Das? Do you have anything to comment? I don't know what I should do. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. It's not meant to do that. Yeah, I gathered. Frozen mid cutscene. I don't want to skip the cutscene. This is a very important cutscene. I don't want to skip it. That's your weapon on your back. What the fuck, Spook? What? What? Escape, enter space. Well, if I hit escape, I think it's going to ask if I want to skip it. I thought that was someone stood behind you. What? What? What are you seeing? Well, pressing space makes a sound. Because I believe pressing space is meant to toggle... I thought the shaft of the weapon was a leg. I don't see at all. Hitting space toggles clickable or not. Well, I've got nothing to click on, so, like... Did you go into screenshot mode? No? I was mid cutscene. Were you not watching? I was mid cutscene. I didn't press anything. I was mid cutscene. If I press space and hit end, it feels like it's like weird. What is the key command to hide UI? Is my UI hidden even though I didn't tell it to? What's the key command to hide UI? Very funny, Voz. Ha! Thanks, Des. Unknown keybinds. Don't call me a fucking dumbass. The game doesn't give you a keybind tutorial. I've never pressed that button in my life.
Please, there's no cause for alarm.
I've never pressed that button in my life. Hello, friend.
Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet.
Crisis
The
averted.
place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion.
Also, love, you might as well delete your comment because I don't even see what you're referring to. You might as well just delete that.
The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
You have to send me back. You might get me killed.
The battle is over, the danger past, but your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base.
The Crystal Tower? Huh, jeez. I wonder if we know anyone at the Crystal Tower.
It will serve as a beacon of sorts. One which I pray will help you on your journey.
Meant the shaft of your dragoon weapon, somehow. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I'm like, I don't see it in the slightest. I don't see in the slightest what you're referring to, so you might as well just delete it. Spook seeing things. So you might as well delete the comment, because I think you're just going to confuse everybody.
All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest. Soon, we will throw wide the gates.
Throw wide the gates!
And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
I'm alive? Oh. This isn't my house. Eric!
You're awake. Thank heavens.
What happened?
Do you recall the confrontation with Xenos? You were the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Uh-huh. Whomst?
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
You just let him leave? Friend!
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells.
Hey! Denied me seeing Esteem versus Xenos, fucking denied. Ah! Aww, he came and helped me. It sounds like he didn't fight him, he just swooped in and grabbed you and then left. There was no fight.
The battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position.
Dragoons together, strong.
We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
Elise?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
Aww.
Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
You have to hold the handrail, guys. You have to hold the handrail. Well, this is the most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. Hey! My goodness, it has been a while, hasn't it? When I heard that you had collapsed on the battlefield, I confess I feared the worst, but with you standing here before me, I see now the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Mistress Mario, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcement, Artorial will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead. Of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps as long as we have the will to press onward. We press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. I miss him. Jesus, the fucking Ishgard music. Interesting that they brought me to Ishgard. Well, I suppose Estinian would have done. Well then. Yeah, someone's having fun. Ooh. No, that's a side quest. I keep seeing this. No, it doesn't want me to go there. Tataru! Aww. Hi guys, I'm okay.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Wah. Wah, give me a hug. Gently holds potato.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on? Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful.
Hmm.
And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him. Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Y'shtola, Urianger, Alphino, Alize. You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own. Do you hear me?
I'm sorry, Tataru, I'm sorry!
So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home. As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
Psst, that's a sub-story that is technically optional. But we did play through it.
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
It's not optional. Meanwhile, there's always a meanwhile. It's literally not optional. I thought it was optional. It was an optional quest. I remember people coming up to me and being like, "You need to go do this." Hello.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home?
Not anymore if it was optional before. It might have been optional before. It's also been something like 5 years, so, you know, my memory's shit. Forgive me if I forget 5-year-old content that I did.
I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time.
Meanwhile, family matters.
Do not tell me you would destroy Eosia's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly.
A minor setback. She will not escape me again.
I want that as a title. I want a minor setback to be my title.
Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
That's the ugliest man I've seen. He is fugly.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete.
That's his son. He wasn't ugly to someone. Das!
We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Oh no, that's not good. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a pleasant image, wasn't it? Oh! There you go. Officially finished Stormblood. Aww, look at that cute artwork. We still have an hour. I'm aware. I'm not planning on ending the stream. That title's not clickbait. I'm going to start it. Nice. Nice. Title says lunch for me. Oh, because you probably haven't refreshed the screen? I've updated the title several times. Whoops. Yeah, the title is updated. Oh, this song's gonna get copyright flagged, isn't it? Ah! Guzuzu! Look at that big smile! Aww. So sad. Sorry, Suyu. children! Bitch affectionate. Younger. Why do they make all the Lalafels cry? It's interesting that this segment is the segment that they're showing here. Remember. Right. I'm tempted to let this run and go make a cup of tea. Hi, poopies! I've actually finished Stormblood proper now. Yes. I'm gonna be starting Shadow. This little fucking shit. This shit. Sad. What a time to join. Yeah, I'm tempted to leave this to run and go get a cup of tea. I disconnect my headphones. There we go. One brings shadow, one brings light. Oh god, they had to show this face, didn't they? Right. Let's put my slippers on because the kitchen floor is cold. Right, I'm gonna go ask Spook if he wants a cup of tea since I have the opportunity to stand up. That is a great shot, to be fair. Like the foreshortening on like the arm and stuff. That's a great shot. Okay. Let's go top up this water and see what's going on. Okay. Hello. Wow. Yes, do you ever buy stuff off the store? You mean the online store or the in-game auction house? Online store. God, you can't help yourself, can you, Cor? You're barely halfway through the base game and you're like, time to buy some in-game items. Oh, Voz. What's Voz done? Voz, what the fuck? Voz, why? Oop, let's hang on, I'm pinning a message that a friend has sent me. Message. Good. Okay, there we go. Right. There we go. Right, let's give the Steam title another update, because we finished Requiem of Heroes, so we're just going to change it to Starting Shadowbringers, in all caps. There we go. Had that face, oh my god. Hey Tataru! I knew you'd be alright, and to celebrate your return I made you this, a brand new travelling outfit. Oh, I hope it fits. New clothes for me? It's time to fuss over. It's not time to fuss over your measurements. I must go speak with the researchers at St. Quinas. Find. I will mangle that every time. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. Oh! Oh, hello! You are Mystery Man? Quote-unquote Mystery Man. Oh! Mm-hmm.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
So mysterious person that we definitely don't know. Mm-hmm.
Bloody savages!
Yep. Whoopstav. Mm-hmm.
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised.
Mm-hmm. What an interesting turn of events. I wonder how that happens.
May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage. and savor every triumph.
At this point, it's almost pointless putting katana-wielding soldier, but then again, I suppose I have just done the entire story in one sitting, whereas for everyone else, this would have been like months apart.
In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Yes. You know, the model designers enjoys using his style on different models. Yeah, that's always fun. The heck is on the side of this mug? Hang on. I didn't know I was going to get launched into a cutscene. It's always 50-50 whether you're going to get launched into a cutscene. Me wearing the samurai gear after everything. That's a look. Yeah, I don't know what that was on the side. I don't know if that was like a bit of leftover soap. Hang on, I might need to wipe that. Although I should probably stay here and watch this before I do. Midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. Ah! Right, let me wipe whatever that was. I have a sponge. Whatever the heck that was. This was a clean mug. Evidently not clean enough. Wipe, there we go. Go. Given Stormblood has you in sun armor throughout really fits. Very suitable for the expansion, you know? Oh. Yeah. Like, if Heaven's Ward is the, hey, maybe play Dragoon expansion. Stormblood is the, hey, maybe play Samurai or Ninja expansion. The Circus Trench. Hold up. Oh, right, we were doing... Aww. Hey, yo! I fucking love that! Black trousers, standard. Not bad boots. I love the chest piece. This? With the scarf? Very me. You know I'm a sucker for a scarf. A scarf and a cloak? Sign me the F up. Love that. Hell yeah. Gotta get that in the, gotta get that in the chest. New outfit time, new expansion, new outfit. Except there's no goddamn wardrobe here. Good news, Exa, we've had a stroke of luck in our search for the beacon. Apparently our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we ever found that had the Ironworks and the Suns not added it to there. I doubt we ever found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added to their numbers of the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Ninja has existed in Realm Reborn, Red Mage, and Samurai King. I mean, I know that. I know that. It's just, I meant in theming, not in release. I meant in theming. And Shadowbringers is Dark Knight and Endwater as Paladin. Yeah! It sounds like Shadowbringers could also be Reaper, but Reaper got added afterwards? We better go give them a hand. After I find somewhere I can change my outfit. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel wherever it is the mysterious voice is coming from. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. Endwalker for Reaper, yeah, that's when they got released, but in terms of theming, I say as someone who was going into both expansions blind, you know what, I'm just going to shut up, because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a boat in North Silver to wait to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. Ooh, fancy new sound. New sound? Fancy. A little guitar riff in there. Is this when Soken really discovered his love for the electric guitar? Shadowbringer quest noise is my beloved. I feel like I need to... This one. Damn, I forgot how this place looks at night. Fucking go off, man. And to the survey site, ma'am. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boats. Because you won't let me fly past the tower. Ooh. Music already. Ah. I'm getting a snacky.
Look how many people there are. Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've
Biggs!
without you.
Wedge!
Biggs! Wedge!
Uh-oh, I'm Tataru. Oh.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called the chief for some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
There's worse people to be, yes. Yes.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh.
We'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Oh. I've spotted something.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there?
I feel like this is the most VA that Biggs has ever had.
Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Yeah, I was thinking that's a bit odd. Ugh!
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Throw wide the gates!
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Ooh. Oh. I went from floating to falling. Oh my god.
Oh, do not look at me.
Ah!
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Your time has not yet come.
Oh. So bright. Yes, I thought it was you. Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
From endless dreams I awake.
Cool.
Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Oh. A chocobo. I like the purple leaves and grass. That's cool.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Night? Yep, looks at sky. Uh-huh. What do you mean this time of night? Bye, Growler. Thanks for coming. What do you mean this time of night?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, yet he'd reply. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
Interesting.
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Oh. Drink? I'm okay, thanks. Thank God the first person we met was friendly.
I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around.
Uh-huh. Remember the beginning to remember? I thought he looked familiar.
They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
I thought he looked familiar. No wonder. Like I said, bloody 5-6 years ago or something. I did sort of squint, I was like, have I seen you before? Damn, look at that, that's cool.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Ooh. Forest of the Lost Shepherd, what a name. Damn, what a place to start. That's cool as heck. Source, hmm? Interesting. Yeah, that music is great. You're fighting darkness with light now? I think the other way around, Voz, is the gist. We've been fighting dark with light up until this point, and I think we're flipping it. Is the vibe. We've been light up until this point, and I think the vibe is we're flipping it. Who knows? It's a mystery. Yes, it's a very subtle mystery. It's a very subtle mystery. I'm joking. Hello.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
I already love the fact that she's wearing red and I'm wearing blue.
This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Time for the Welsh rabbit.
From where do you hail?
I mean... my first instinct is Gridania, but that's probably incorrect to say.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
Eh?
Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
Icelandic, Oh. What an interesting creature.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
Aww. Aww. We've been here 5 minutes! Oh!
Everything all right, Captain?
Hello?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city.
Yeah, I like her armor, and I like the way how it compares to mine.
Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Thanks.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Remember Cypher from Castlevania Sheet? Ah! Yeah, I can hear that. Hang on. There we go. Let me see. Really do like the purple look.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
Uh-huh.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you're still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused? Where are the other scions?
That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above.
Poor Gotta Haunts.
Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity.
Mm-hmm.
It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
Uh-huh.
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Just a quick thing to catch you up, basically. Like, here's the short version. Ooh, fancy.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Interesting. The Crystarium. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. I would normally switch to an alt, but I can never tell when this game is going to launch me into a cutscene. A weapon, huh? Item level 385. Only a 5 improvement, so I might open it on another class. Oh, there's the leitmotif. That's cool. Now, in a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp on the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection to the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. After you've done so, walk up the steps you find next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left. To the Crystalline Mean? Sure. This is where you find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokesman, Catlis, one of the people I would like you to meet. I really like the gradient in the colour in the Aetheryte. Another is Moran. To reach him and his Cabinet of Curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps and take the left exit and simply continue straight along and down until you come to large doors at the end of the path. I'm going to forget all of this. Hey, buddy, you're back. Yeah, I'm here now. Third and final person I'd like to meet is Braggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He can be found in markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Seeking out each of my colleagues who will visit major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal Clear. Is that in poor taste? Haha, very good. I conceive the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. And in all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. It's also not a lie. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me at a large courtyard in the centre of town. Until then. Yay, we're at the Crystarium. Yeah. Oh, hello. A friend! A friend has been sighted. Right, let's do our duty. There we go. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of Aether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable. You should allow teleportation to Aetherites in the source. Is that their way of being like, you can teleport here? Hello, friend. Nope. I've forgotten how you favourite things. Save to history, sure, we'll go with that. Favourites. Wait, do I have to register favoured? There we go. That'll make things a little bit easier. In story you can't leave, but they're nudging you to say it's not literally true. Yeah, I figured as much. It's an MMO, so it's one of those things where it's like, you can't actually lock people from going back, because that might cause problems. Wow. Alright, how long we got left? 10 minutes. We can still do more story. Wah. Hello, friend. I'm gonna go do some more quests because I've only got 10 minutes left. Wah. I love you. go do this quick. Ooh. Ooh. An arboretum? And an Aethernet shard. Useful. Ooh, so this is where I find Iffy. Ah, hello friend. Yeah, we're going upwards. Hello. Yep. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, and you see, well, sending Iffy here for enrichment. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession as mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Moran, at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? Have you seen my wife? About yay big? Oh-ho, you have an interest in modern history. Splendid! A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Exa grumpily folds her arms and then's like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She got her arms folded. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable. Ahem. On with the lesson, then. Yay! Pictures! 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. What a sentence to start with. What a sentence to start with. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We call this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigour, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. The dawn of time at Tarask fell over. Yet just when it seemed like all would be lost, a saviour appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power she did stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, and Norvrant alone spared the fate of erasure. I recognise that guy. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness that descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their flugant presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. Bye, Das. Thanks for being here. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or would you rather speak of other matters? That too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. And your exchange with Marina's taught you about the Flood of Light. Yay! I'm learneding. My wife! Doing exactly what I thought she would be doing. Hello, darling. I love you. Hello. Are you having a nice time? You both look very pretty. Mwah. Right, I got more NPCs to talk to before I finish stream. I love you both, bye-bye! The temptation to leap off the side was very high. I need to inform you. There's a cat down here that's not me! Step over that. Oop, is there one down there that I missed, or is that on the floor above me? That's going to be on the floor above me. They won't let you. Aww, they spoil all my fun. They're all coming out of the woodwork. Right, I guess we'll do the floor above. Cats just be following you. They do be like that. Aha. Ooh. Crystal? Crystal beneath me? Crystal beneath me. I'm not going to jump down just yet, just because I can't see a way to get back up. Yeah. Do the juicy. Okay. And go talk to this lady. My brain awoke me and I didn't know why. Mm-hmm. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm coming to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized, too, thanks to us in the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make the city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those EU? It's got the U in there. That's Gulmoran layabouts. Here at the Crystarium, we work for a living. EUL. Yulmore, okay. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labour, you don't have a whiff of indolence about you, like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city can even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really not quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence. Pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. Welcome to the crystalline mean where crafters go to die! Oh no. That's how Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into a thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, but the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he's never yet let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your whisper privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you're ought to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst, and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can keep us there if the cogs of the city grease and turning, too much reading. Taught you about life in the Crystarium. Ah yes, crafting. Something I started and then stopped. Right, one more NPC. We'll do the last NPC and then we'll end the stream. It's that goddamn cat again. Is this the return of the D&D bit? There's the tabaxi again. The Rotunda? I've been in a real place called that. Hello! Ah! Hello, Hope! Welcome back. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for another gift sub! New to the city, friend? The spinning head and wide eyes gives you away. Welcome, my name is Braggy, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the districts another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid for my half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for mistel, such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. Did you just say mistel? I'm Mikote? Did you just say mistel? Interesting. Unique dialogue! Can we rename them to Hope Trains? Oh my god. Something wrong. Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a hume. The taller one is an elf. Oh my god, they're actually just called elves here. That sturdy individual over there is a Galgant. Also, the one with the horns is a Dran. And then you have the large scaly chaps with the long tails and the knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zun. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious as to which far-flung region you hail from. Yes. Ah, the same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You won't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Okay, but can you go back one? That last bit was important. Peoples of the First. Me! Right. Should I complete the quest? Shall I complete the quest? And then end? What do you think, chat? I mean, sure. Where's the Aetheryte in this room? Down there. There it is. I think this city's got a cat problem. Right. Cool, thanks for gifting a sub to the Hope Train, which is going to start triggering a hype train. Back to the Central, by the looks of it. Ah! I'll go get all those Aetherites later. When they come back after Dinor. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people?
Hello, human! It is I, Luigi!
Hello. Welcome, my name is Hope, also known as Big Mum Music. I have musics on a lot of platforms. You can sell me sub bombs and I'll pay you. What? Go back and talk to me when you have sub bombs. Yes, it seems you were treated to the most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but it wasn't necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted that the details were sparse. The structure is in fact the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the First in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing, and although I did not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Whap! I leveled up from that! Lance Mastery 2, huh. Right, that's probably where I'm gonna end up. Hello, there's another rabbit over here. Uh-oh. I need to leave immediately. It's so loud. There's a Betelgeuse here as well. You say this city's well protected. Hello, darling. Mwah. Sorry, Ling, I can't give credits. Come back when you have when you are richer. Right. That's enough memeing for today. I'm gonna finish the stream. Let's have a look-see. I frequently forget to raid into people. Let's see. Interesting. People have started to play Palworld again. Ah! Ah! I mean, oh god, there's a train happening now. I can't leave when there's a train. Why did you do this, Hope? Why did you do this? Oh god, I can't leave when there's a train happening. Look, I got a group of friends all waiting for me as well. One more quest. Fine, you've twisted my arm. Ready to discuss the whereabouts of your comrades. That's important. You've done as requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it is time I fulfill my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. I'm asking for your financial support. You? That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organise a few things, but I shall see what the guard knows to admit you. The tower's gate lies open then. It's funny you should mention this name. In fact, I'm going to mention this name. I'm not familiar with the name. Is there something I should know? Oh, don't worry about it. An extraordinary tale. That would not have taken that long to tell. But I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best we focus on the present. Wow. Do you guys actually hear the news regarding Twitch? And subs, actually? This is probably a good... I know we're doing this, but this is probably actually a good time for me to talk about this. This is probably a good time for me to talk about this. So, the Partner Plus program is being changed. For those who don't know. The Twitch Prime sub thing, that too. So two things. Prime subs are being devalued a little bit. They are not going to be worth as much for the streamer. They're sort of disincentivizing? I think that's the word. Hello, Snickcat. Welcome in, first time chatter. They're disincentivizing Prime subs a little bit. However, they are changing the Partner Plus program, which, for those who don't know, is a way that partners, if you meet the like prerequisites for the Partner Plus program, you get a higher share of your subs. So by default, I believe it's 50-50. And if you get partner, it becomes 60-40, and then Partner Plus, it's 70-30, I believe. So they're changing things a little bit. Most importantly is that the Partner Plus program is just becoming the Plus program. They're letting affiliates in. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. So now they're having two tiers. So there's a level 1 of the Partner Plus program, which is the 60-40, and the level 2, which is the 70-30. And the way that you get into those program levels is via sub points, if you don't know. And sub points are translated thus. A tier 1 sub is worth 1, a tier 2 sub is worth 2, a tier 3 is worth 6. I'm going to take a sip of water. Thank you very much. I'm legit, I promise. Thank you for following. The thing is that doesn't include gift subs. However, 2 to 6, yeah, 2 to 6. 1 is worth 1, 2 is worth 2, 3 is worth 6. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Enjoy your emotes. Aw, it's like a cute little Game Boy thing. That's so cute. But yeah, tier 3 subs are worth 6 points. And you need 100 points to get into level 1. And it's no longer locked to partners. I give every 6 months, good to know. Amazing. It's interesting. It's interesting that they're opening it up. Alright, let's enter. Interesting to know. 6 times 16 is 96 points. Yes. So if 17 people got a tier 3 sub, you're in. Which is wild.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain. But the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Pray keep that in mind.
Okay.
Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yes, please.
To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
Oof.
That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Near equivalence, okay.
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Interesting, yeah, so the gap is getting smaller.
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Wild, okay.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
Gee, thanks. Thancred 5-year time skip. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That's cool. Guess I got a job to do. Sorry, Hope, but gift subs don't count. Because if they did, we would already be there. Thanks to you. But gift subs don't count. But thank you, that's very sweet.
As they were not the object of my summons, their transfer
Thancred!
complete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Anything to get this man out of his clothes, honestly.
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Ah! How dare you? I love him. He's sure like, listen, this wouldn't have happened, but I'm afraid I just kind of suck. I can appreciate that. At least they're honest. So, find a way to send them back. What have they been doing all this time? I want both of these. Find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
Oh.
In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
Ooh.
Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Ooh, grim.
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
My friends didn't want me to die!
Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events.
Uh-huh.
And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips.
No, why are they not here?
I shall, of course, be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Mm-hmm. For the moment. Science here, but I'm afraid they are older and traumatized by watching you die. This was not planned, sorry. Does this game get constant updates? Yes. Yes, it does. Absolutely. There's still another expansion coming out.
With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Uh-huh. Well then. Okay, I'm probably actually going to end there, I think. Japan has interesting MMORPG games. It's also, this is a Final Fantasy game, so it's a great combination of the two. Right. Let's have a look-see. Right. Oh, hello. I was looking at my other screen. Hello. A friend has appeared. Also, if you're interested in the game, it's free to try. You get like the first 2 expansions for free up until level 70, which is a lot. So have fun. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Hope. Thank yous for everything. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day, whatever you get up to. The first 3 expansions. There, see? Someone who knows more than me. Which is everybody here. Right, we're going to raid. We're going to raid into Tikri. They're playing the PAL game, which is interesting. I literally was talking about this morning, about how everybody seemed to have stopped playing it, but now people are playing it again. Scratch his chin. Wait, and I am going to be organising playing Lethal Company tomorrow for our game night, so any friends who are interested in that, be sure to hit us up and we'll sort out getting friends in for Lethal Company tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. Hilarity should ensue. Right. Touch. There we go. Right, everybody. Have a good evening. Spam your favourite emote of mine that you have when we raid off, and I will see you tomorrow for some work in the daytime, and then Lethal Company afterwards. Take care, and bye-bye.